Audi had a difficult question to wrestle with when it came time to upgrade the R8. How do you follow up an absolute hit? Now, Audi as an automaker is far from one-hit wonder status, but when you completely nail it from the word go in style, performance, and usability, how do you take it to the next level when even the mere fact of upgrading it threatens to disrupt that delicate balance that makes the car magical? To find the answer, I came to Algarve International Circuit in Portimao, Portugal, where the brand new R8 was waiting for me. Would this sophomore endeavor be more Empire Strikes Back than Highlander 2? I'm eager to find out. Audi started things off conservatively, minutely updating the sports car's exterior design that, frankly, still holds up. They didn't try to fix what isn't broken, and for this iteration of the R8, it was a very smart move. The changes come in sharper, more angular lines. The front rocks a hexagonal grille that is flanked with air intakes that replace the distinctive slats with blade-like inserts. Along the back is a set of trapezoidal exhaust tips and another set of ducts that adopts the blade look. It still looks distinctly R8, and that's a very good thing. What they did with the exterior, they did with the interior, upgrading everything a little bit to make it slightly better. Everything is very driver focused. All the buttons are on the steering wheel. I have the start-stop button on here, as well as the open valve exhaust, so it makes that blaring noise. Drive select, track mode, everything. And it's not just the cabin that's comfortable, you also have the ride. All four wheels are on an independent double wishbone suspension, and you have the magnetic adjustable dampers that will switch on and off depending on what you want to do. I have to say though that in many ways this car is much more comfortable than its Lamborghini cousin, the Huracan. I enjoy the ride. I'm not wrestling with it. Even though the Huracan was very complimentary, this one is just really easy to drive in both sport and comfort. Let's not forget ourselves, this car is meant to be very fast. The V10 Plus can leap from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 3.2 seconds, which is pretty good. It'll top out at 205 if I'm brave, and I don't know if we're there yet. The main changes lie underneath the multi-material Audi space frame, which itself is a combination of aluminum and carbon fiber reinforced plastics. The V8 version of the car is gone as an option, replaced with an updated 5.2-liter V10 as standard that puts out 540 horsepower. Also disappearing with the V8 power plant is a 6-speed manual gearbox. This gives way to a dual-clutch 7-speed S-tronic shift-by-wire transmission. In the V10 Plus, the power is cranked up even further, providing 610 horsepower. On the track, the car gives you the confidence in harrowing situations. Thoughtful padding cradles the driver's legs in the right spots during dynamic driving. In short, my knees weren't dug into hard points as I try to keep the shiny side of the car upright. Not that I needed to worry, since the R8 is very complimentary, with stability control catching me when I stepped out too far. The transmission is also extremely responsive on its own. That's something I rarely trust, but set in the right mode, the R8 is noticeably good at selecting the right gear when I needed it. Let's also throw in the fact that it has laser headlights, so when I'm driving at night, I have 4 diodes that make a powerful beam that can either adjust to what's going on around me or just send a straight shot farther than a normal LED or halogen light. This is a new technology that debuts in this car. I think a lot of people are divided on the look of this car, but it's a natural evolution. I can hear the internet complaining already. But it passes the test. We've been driving around, and not only do people get thumbs up, we'll turn a corner and people have dropped what they're doing and clapping with their hands over their heads, screaming. They love the look of this car. This car, like supercars, light up the world. They just enjoy it, and that's part of the fun. This car definitely does that. If it didn't do that, it would be very disappointing. You can take or leave the look, and that's really where most R8 fans will be conflicted. But it's a natural design step that's bound to happen. Thankfully, Audi knows better than to go crazy with the style, changing things too drastically and slapping R8 lovers in the face. They also haven't changed things needlessly for the next gen. They just took what was good and made it better. Fans of the 4 rings need not worry. The force is strong with this one.